Well, hello everyone. I'm Pastor Rodney. I've got some exciting news. I'm here with my good friend Andy and my other good friend Zoe, and we've got some exciting news to share. Are y'all ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. We're going back to church. That's right, Red Hill Baptist Church family. We're reopening for in-person worship on Sunday, May the 31st.
I can't wait. I'm going back to Sunday school, and I'm going to hug all my friends and have a blast at Children's Church.
And I'm going to give Preacher Rodney a big high five on the first Sunday. And I'm learning to follow along in the hymnal. I can't wait to play on the playground.
Well, wait a minute. I know you're excited, and all that stuff is good, but I've got to slow you down just a little bit. We'll get back to what you just talked about one day, but right now everything's going to be kind of different. You know how you've had the social distance?
Yeah. So?
Well, that's how it's going to be for a little while when church opens back up.
You mean no Sunday school and no hugging my friends?
It's no children's church or playground or even giving you a high five?
Well, sadly, no, not right now. But listen, remember this is temporary. Do y'all know what temporary means?
Yeah, it only lasts a little while.
Well, that's right. And as we begin to go back to church, there'll be no Sunday school, no children's church, no playground, and no nursery for just a little while.
Preacher Rodney?
Yes, Zoe?
What if a baby has a problem? You know, a smelly diaper.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. Even though the nursery will not be staffed, it will be open, and so the mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, they can still take the baby down and take care of the problem you talked about. Now let me see if I can paint a picture for you.
Oh, boy, I've seen some of your painting skills, and they're not good.
Well, it's just an expression. I'm going to use words to kind of paint a picture of how things are going to be for a little while. We'll only have Sunday services, no Wednesday stuff. They're ending for the summer anyway. And when you drive up to church, you're going to see greeters, but they won't be in the lobby. They're going to be out in the parking lot. Now, they won't shake your hand or give you a fist bump or even an elbow bump. In fact, everyone's going to be social distancing as much as possible. Do y'all know what social distancing means?
Yes, stay apart by at least 6 feet.
Preacher Rodney?
Yes, Andy?
How far is 6 feet?
Well, just look at me. I'm 6 feet.
So from your belly to your back is 6 feet?
No. From the top of my head to the bottom of my feet is 6 feet. Anyway, when you come to church, you'll be entering church in just one direction. Everyone will come through the double doors, the regular main entrance of the church, and they'll exit through the side doors. And of course, if someone needs the handicap ramp when they're leaving, we'll of course make an exception. Now, if someone wants to attend in the fellowship hall, because there's more room to spread out and you might feel better over there, you're going to enter through the double doors under the carport and exit through the classroom doors at the front of the fellowship hall. And again, this is going to serve as an overflow area, and the service will be live streamed to the fellowship hall. Now, when you come in, there'll be no bulletins, no handouts, and we won't even be using the hymn book to begin with. We'll be singing from the screen for now because paper can transmit the virus, so we're going to try to avoid paper at all costs.
What about care cards? They're important to share our prayer requests and stuff.
Well, you're right, and we're going to be going digital. We're going to be sharing, I know, we're going to be sharing a telephone number where you can text in your request during the service.
Ooh, high tech.
Well, I guess. More than likely, every other pew is going to be closed. You'll see that it's closed because the cushion will be turned up. Families should sit together, and you need to kind of stagger yourself so you're not sitting directly in front or behind someone else. And children, listen, children need to stay with their parents at all times. Now, here's something that's really different. We're not going to be passing offering plates.
No offering? I don't believe it. Are you feeling well?
Did you win the lottery or something? I'm ashamed of you as a preacher to boot.
No, Andy. I did not win the lottery. In fact, I don't even play the lottery. We're still taking up an offering. We're just not going to pass the plates around, though. Now, here's how it's going to work. There are going to be offering boxes when you come into church or into the fellowship hall. You can put your offering in then, or as you're exiting. Remember, we're exiting out the side doors. The offering plates will be where they always are, and you can put your offering in there. And of course, you can continue to give your offering online. During the beginning phases of reopening, we won't be making altar calls. People will just be encouraged to respond in their pew, and I'll be available on the platform after the service. Now, please know that I and other staff members may be wearing masks before and after the service. You guys have seen everybody wearing masks. In fact, you might have worn some masks yourself. And we want to encourage anybody who wants to feel free to wear your mask to service. Oh, and something else. We're going to need everybody to exit the building as soon as the service is over.
Why? Don't you want everyone to talk and fellowship?
Well, certainly we do. But the reason we need everybody to exit the building right after the service, because we're going to be cleaning and sanitizing in between the services. Now, you might be wondering, what about our online services we've been doing? Well, they will end once we begin doing our services in person, but we're going to continue with our regular podcast, so people could still tune in and get the podcast and listen to the messages.
Okay. Enough about all this stuff. So, we're meeting again on the 31st of May.
I'm going to write that on my calendar. It's been pretty empty lately.
Yes, we're going to begin meeting again on Sunday, May 31st. But there's something else that you guys need to know. Just like there's two of you, there's going to be 2 services.
2 services?
Yes, 2 services. It'll help us to abide by the recommendations from the experts. At 9 a.m., there's going to be a traditional service. And at 11 a.m., we're going to have a contemporary service.
A traditional and contemporary service?
Yay, contemporary service. Preacher Ronnie's going to put some tattoos on, spike his hair, and we're going to have a fog machine and rock it out.
We don't have a fog machine. Ooh, but we do have a bubble machine. Will that work, Preacher Rodney?
Guys, listen. I'm not getting tattoos. I'm not going to spike my hair and all that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. In fact, I don't know if I have enough hair to even spike. But we're not having a fog machine or a bubble machine or anything.
Aww.
The traditional service will be kind of like what everybody's been used to. There'll be a piano and organ and hymns. It'll be a little bit more formal. And then the contemporary service will be more modern music. There won't be an organ playing. And there'll be other instruments. It'll be a little bit more casual. Now, people, they're free to attend whichever service they want to. They can come either at 9 a.m. for the traditional or 11 o'clock for the contemporary. We're encouraging our senior saints to maybe consider the 9 a.m. service, and then families with young children to come at the 11 o'clock service. But again, you're free to come to whichever service you want to. Now, we'd love to grow spiritually, always, but also numerically during this time. So please invite other people. Let them know what we're doing. So remember, May 31st, 9 a.m. traditional service, 11 a.m. contemporary service. Well, I think that's enough for now, guys. What do you think?
I say quit boring everything.
Oh, Andy, that's so rude.
Well, Red Hill Church family, this is a new day for us. Let's pray, trust the Lord, and look to Him to meet our needs and expand our horizons. Now, those who have compromised immune systems or other risks are encouraged to attend only as you feel comfortable attending. Those who are sick and showing symptoms and running a fever, or if you've been exposed to the virus recently, we would ask that you would wait to attend until you're better. You know, flexibility is going to be the greatest ability that we have for the next little while. I'd ask for your grace as we make adjustments and as we figure this out really on a almost day-by-day and week-by-week basis. I'm excited to personally welcome you back to services on May the 31st. If you have any questions, please get in touch with us, or you can talk to Andy or Zoe. You guys will be happy to share all this again, right? And please know this, so this is one of the most important things to tell you. All that we've talked about today is subject to change, so just stay tuned and we'll keep you updated as we go along. Well, I think it's time to tell everybody goodbye. What do y'all think?
Okay.
You want to count it off again? 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Bye.